Let me pray.
God said no.
Jesus, what did he say?
No.
Yes.
No, that's unacceptable.
He said,
Is that the eyes at the back of your head come out like little stalks, okay?
Oh God.
I'm alive!
The AOKs, the happy owners of KOKs. We're not just family but friends. We have a laugh, we have some fun, just serious stuff, and when we're done,
prepare for bed? Yeah.
and when we're done, do it all over at KOKs. The happy owners of KOKs. We're not just family but friends. KOKs, the happy owners of KOKs.
Hey guys, welcome to the
AOKs.
And today we are going to do something a bit different. Could be a bit controversial, but hey, we're going to be talking about if we were the ones creating human beings, what would we do differently and why? So we would say our point and then we would share, I suppose, kind of defend our point, and the others will kind of interrogate and ask questions, and then let's see what we come up with. And that should also give you a chance to think about for yourself, what would you do differently? Yeah, let's see.
I didn't sign up for this, man. I just thought I was given an idea.
Well, you were created in the image of God. Try creating. Let's see how good you are at that. Nice. So we're ready to get started?
Yep, let's go.
Nice. So we start with Shinova.
Okay, so if it was me, I would give everyone the same blood cells. So if they needed like a transplant for something, they would be able to match with anyone, any family member, any other person, and we wouldn't have like shortages of, oh, we need more A, we need more B. I don't know, I'm making up, but yeah, I would just make sure everyone is the same, so everyone could match.
I have
Okay.
a question.
Okay, what's your question?
What if everyone ran out of blood cells?
How can they all run out of?
They
Yeah.
can't all run out at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, but I nah.
Why not?
Because you know what I'm thinking about, right? If you think about back then when people were ill-treated, especially like slavery and those sort of things, maybe sucking people's blood, was it sucking, like taking people's blood, like those who have money,
Okay.
could end up making sure that they use that for their own means. Like
Okay.
literally taking total blood transplants and we call it transfusion.
Yeah.
Just because they could afford it and be killing all those who can't afford it. So not for me.
Well, I think it's a great idea. Because usually there's like shortages and I think shortage of specific types of blood, which they more easily runs out. So if everybody had it, why not?
Yeah, but no, I don't want nobody stealing my blood. So I would be no, and let me just ask God and see what He says. He says He agrees. That's why, yeah, that's why there are a few choices. So Jazz, what do you think about the idea? Would you have everybody have the same kind of blood, or
So right now people have different types of blood.
how
So
many different?
if you needed
Are there
blood,
4?
you might not match
think
with
so.
people in your family.
I think
A, B.
there's A, then A, B,
A, B,
then
C, D,
B,
E, F,
then
G.
O.
O.
Yeah.
And O's the one that can go with anyone, isn't it?
Yeah, I think O negative.
O for Odelia.
And A,
No, it
B
doesn't
for
work like
Abiona? I don't think so.
Yeah, but we might not all have the same type of blood.
I have the same
Even though we're all-
blood.
No, we all have blood, but there's different types. That is saying there's
Yeah.
4 types. A, B,
I have O
B.
because
People check that
no.
out, but yeah.
You have to,
You
you
don't
have
have
to check
because
by
they
the
named
doctor.
Delia.
The doctor has
Yeah.
to check.
Can Daddy check it then?
No, it has to be checked in the lab. So
Yeah.
you'll know exactly what kind of
By
blood.
scientists.
Yeah, but then Jazz, how would you feel? Do you like everybody having? Some people have different types of blood. Or you think everybody should have the same blood?
Everybody should have the same blood.
Yeah.
Why?
Smart girl.
I don't know.
Right, moving swiftly on. So, Delia, what would you change?
I would, like, according to your favorite animal, I would make you have, like, the personality of that animal and, like, have the features, like, if, for example, my favorite animal was a
Bad
panda.
choice.
No, my favorite animal was a panda. So I would put panda ears and, like, a panda tail. And then I would always wear black and white to look like a panda.
So what happens if you change your favorite animal?
Exactly,
Because,
that's what I was
growing up,
thinking.
You might change.
Yeah, so then if it changed, when you wake up in the night, it will just randomly change.
So,
Okay, so it'll fall off and then
Yeah.
regrow.
or something else reappear every time you keep changing.
So
You
then-
show up to work as one person today, tomorrow. They don't even know who you are. Your fingerprints change.
No, because you would always, like, the people in your work, you'll have the same smile on the face, but you'll just have, like, for example, if you change from dog to cat, then you'll just have, like, whiskers and cat ear and then cat
There'll be
tail.
some freaky looking people at work.
Yeah.
So do you-
And if your favorite animal was an elephant, you'll still have a trunk and you'll have to drink from water like an elephant.
What?
What?
No. I won't sign up for that. Sorry. What do you
Yeah.
feel?
Yeah, I think it would just look too freaky. I think so. Like you wouldn't know who's an animal and who's a human being. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
No,
Let's
because
ask
the
God
whole-
what he said about that.
He said he agreed.
He said no. God said
And
no.
Everyone on earth will be an animal.
Yeah, we're all animals already. That's enough.
We're
Yeah.
not mammals.
No, we
Yeah.
are.
We're mammals.
We'll go through the science.
Yeah,
of
yeah. We need to teach somebody a little bit more about science. It's coming, Delia. Jazz, what do you think?
Agree with me.
Would you like to look like an animal that changes according to, and children as well. Their thoughts change so regularly. I love dogs today. Tomorrow I love snakes. What
No.
happened as a snake?
No, when
You have no legs.
Two teeth.
when you're a snake, you'll just have like fangs and like green hair or whatever type of head a snake has.
That is like mutants, isn't it?
No, but
yeah,
but
it's so much sci-fi.
Yeah.
no, but you will not have a snake body.
Okay. Oh, so you're saying you only have a little bit of the feature. You don't have the full thing.
Yeah.
So can I choose?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
choose.
based on, but you have to say, I like this pet, I like this pet, I
Yeah.
really, really like this
Okay.
pet.
So
When
I mean,
I
you could
was-
choose something minimal, like I just want a bracelet, a
No.
tiger design bracelet, right?
Yeah, when I was little.
Tiger design bracelet. Yeah, are you in prison?
No, a feature of the animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
A
can have
feature of the animal.
ears.
I don't want ears.
Or tail.
Yeah.
Or,
on the tail
or
as
if
well.
you don't really want that,
Or
you
here
can
on your
just have,
chest.
No, or you could just have the clothes, like a type of clothes of the animal, like coloured clothes.
No, we
Do you know
have
what?
to
I would
that
do
animal
like a
already.
Mr. Tomness if I had to do it. You know, like some kind of
And
legs,
Hybrid.
so I can
When I
so I
was-
can move quick.
Mr. Tumnus from
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Yeah, the one who was like half horse. He was like half
And
horse,
when
half
I
human.
was-
Or
when
half
I was
goat or
little,
something.
I didn't know what animal I liked. But now I like pandas, and pandas rule. Pandas are forever.
Yeah, but that other things you had liked. You had like pussycat one time.
Yeah.
You had like dog one time.
If you remember that video,
Yeah, because
we'll put it up.
because I forgot about my love for pandas. Like, I want a panda squishy.
So
Okay.
Jazz, what would you say if you could change something about human features? What would it be?
So, if someone only has one heart, I would give them 2 hearts. So if they're only
The one heart. There's something goes wrong.
yeah, they can have another heart.
Doesn't reserve.
Yeah. I'll
So-
give another heart so they can live for longer.
Yeah, so,
So-
then what happens if both the hearts dies? Like you have a heart seizure and then a heart seizure again.
You have a double heart. We call it double heart.
Yeah.
Heart failure.
Mm-hmm.
I was
But-
wondering if they're connected as well. Because if something happens to one, then wouldn't that be a knock-on effect that something happens to the other one? They
Yeah.
have to be disconnected.
Where would the
in your
two
body.
hearts be?
The two hearts would be in overlap.
No. So what?
Well-
so you know you have your heart here. Maybe
Like,
your
would
heart
it
could
be
here. Heart here?
One heart here, or one heart here, one heart here? Where would you put it?
One heart here, one heart here.
Okay, and would they be connected to each other?
No.
Okay.
Because
Oh,
if it
okay.
was
Oh, so it's
connected-
literally in reserve.
So I mean, we do have reserve kidneys. We don't need both our kidneys.
and-
And sorry, Jazz. If one kidney fails, the other one, so long as the other one isn't affected by the same condition, the other one. That's why
It's working.
is working. That's why we can donate kidneys.
Hmm.
So it's a really good idea, Julia.
Yeah.
If then there is a way to. There's probably a way you can plumb things so that that one is just in reserve, so that when one fails, the other one just kind of takes over the.
And it does the pumping.
Yeah.
And I would make the second heart a different shape, so it's not as big, but it still does the same. It can still do the same features as the main heart.
I would
Because
do-
just for space wise inside your chest, you can't have two of those. It's too big.
you know what,
It's too
I
big.
would do.
I would
Sure,
have
you can
a
dissolve.
little
One
shaped
sec.
heart.
I would do this heart,
I said
Hold on,
that-
Jazz. Hold on. Go
I'll
ahead,
do-
Delia.
this heart, and then the normal looking heart.
Okay, go ahead, Jazz.
if both of them were stuck together, when a person dies, they'll both die.
Oh, so that's why you don't want them together.
Yeah, so one placed here, one placed here.
So yeah, I mean, people who get injured, for example.
Shot in the chest.
Yeah, if you
You missed one. I'm alive.
As long as you don't sort of bleed to death,
Mm.
that the other one will still be in reserve.
Yeah. Let's ask God what He says.
He says he agrees.
He says no.
No, he says
Yeah.
he agrees. He doesn't agree with Mummy.
He says no because He created one. And I suppose, let me see. My thought on the matter is, if you do two hearts, is it one lying dormant all the time? And would it be susceptible to infection and all those sort of things? And
Not necessarily. I mean, as I said, I think the kidney is quite a good example because the kidney still filters the blood from the whole body. So it could be that, part of the blood goes into one heart and then the other one part of the blood goes to the other heart. They still have to be both pumping blood to essential parts of the body like the brain, so they both can be contributing to, feeding the body. It just means that when one packs up, maybe it just kind of shrivels up and all the, the system is designed in such a way that
Dissolves
the
it.
blood kind of just goes to the other heart.
okay, so but would it stay in there and rot away? You have to
Not
take it out.
necessarily rough.
should just
No, you
come
don't
out
have
as
to.
waste.
Just
It dissolve?
kind of, there's processes in the body where things can just shrivel up if there's no blood supply, and it just gradually.
I would.
I love how this feels like a real idea. We're really gonna start
Like,
this.
Yeah,
I
Jazz.
can-
Hold on, Delia. Go ahead, Jazz.
Like if someone has a cold and they only have one heart left, it doesn't affect the heart because it feels very strong. The person would die.
I don't understand what you mean.
All right. Well, I don't think she means cool, but like she's saying, it's something that you have that's really, really bad. If it affects one heart
Okay,
and
then
it
you
gets
always have the
damaged,
other one.
you still have the other one
Okay.
for reserve. Yeah.
I pictured that. I don't know why I pictured it, but when Daddy was talking about heart and rotting away, I thought of heart turning to poo and then it comes out your bottom.
Okay, I know. I saw what
Yeah,
she means.
she means
Like,
like-
what happens to the heart in the
No,
end? When
no,
it's finished?
it doesn't break down. It just turns into food randomly.
You are you in your own world. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I am not. God, I mean, would it increase the length of time that we live?
Potentially.
Yeah, it could potentially double it. One would stop and you would get the other one.
Yeah, but some people, they have heart problems at a young age. So then, if they were living to 40, they would live to about 80 something.
If the problem was the heart,
Yeah.
the heart is not the only reason why people, or heart failing is not the only reason why people die. People die for all kind of different reasons.
No, but I'm saying if
They
people die because
from
of heart
old
failure.
age.
Yeah.
They
Then
have
potentially,
other-
Hold on.
if the process is not affecting both hearts, then yeah, it could double
So
the time.
how? So you think people can live to what, like 300 years or something? To
100?
150,
It could
200.
prolong people's lives. Yeah.
150.
I'm not sure if I want to be here that long.
Yeah, because of old
I mean,
age.
back in the day they did it, and
They would have to
they were
slow
looking
down
good.
aging as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
That's the way.
Yeah.
You'd have to slow down aging.
Yeah, I think
Every
so.
year is 2 years.
Like, okay, imagine
that.
some of those old people that you've seen. Imagine them here 20, 30 years from now. I
That
could think
seems
of some people
cruel.
right now.
There is
I have
something in
another
that.
question.
Yes.
So, if your brain like fails, will your heart keep going? Like 2 hearts? Like,
Yeah,
will
like
they
some
do-
people, they brain dead and your heart continues to go.
So
Yeah.
they-
So some
so-
people, they can't talk, they can't do anything, but they're just alive. But we call it in a vegetative state. It
so
means
they're like
But that would seem
sleeping.
even longer. for
is
some
yeah,
people.
yep, exactly. A sleep that you cannot come out of ever.
They
Some
can,
people be like
Until
that
they
for
die.
maybe 50 years.
The people have been
That's
like that
not-
for like 20 something years, isn't it?
but
They
they
could
can.
That would double.
And it's
So
just
what?
people taking care of you. You have like no quality of
They
life.
could do sign language, but
No, they
No.
can't move their hand. They can't do nothing. They're just like that.
All the time.
They can't even move your tongue. They
They
can't do nothing.
see, they
They
can't.
can't. Yeah.
They don't know what's
It's
going
just your
on.
heart beating and your other body part functioning.
Lighten the mood.
So for me, I mean, I've had a few options, but
God says no.
I'll go with number one. That yeah, I think he said no, but he says still no. But tell them. Yeah, I was thinking, right, that for weeing, or as we say in Trinidad, for peeing in America, I would have had it like somewhere down by my foot.
Okay.
Yeah. So that when I'm walking through the you're walking on the road, you wanna wee, you don't need to go and find
No.
a toilet and take down everything. You could literally just stop at the side of the road in the grass. You help water the grass. Hold on, let me finish mine.
Let me finish.
Let me
Okay,
finish.
okay,
God,
okay,
God said
okay.
I could finish. Yeah.
Finish.
Yeah. So, yeah.
God
I mean, I can see a
has-
problem with it already, but I won't help you all. But I'm just thinking, you just stand at the side. You could do it discreetly, or if you're going to the toilet, you just use the footinal for the urinal and so on.
Urinal.
Yeah, the
I have-
urinal,
I have
and
a
you carry on with your life.
I have a question,
I have a
right?
question as well.
So, I have like loads of questions. So, what if? So, would you have it on both foot or one?
That's a good question. Maybe options. Maybe one for wee and one for pooing.
Okay. What about for fart?
Well, the farting one will be by the pooing one, isn't it?
Yeah. I suppose.
Okay, so
Oh, I know.
At the
I have
Okay,
another
hold on.
question.
At the bottom.
Will it hurt when you're walking?
No, I suppose you mean like if you get a belly, if you get like tutu pain, like when you get
Diarrhea.
well, oh Lord, diarrhea. Yeah, but diarrhea, you just need to run to the bushes. You don't need to take anything down except maybe your shoelace.
And
So,
I have
yeah.
my last question is: what if are you going to wear? Can you wear like heels or shoes or socks?
Yes, according to where it is. I mean, if it's at the bottom of your foot,
Like,
and a
I'm
fart
thinking
comes on.
That's not
You could end up walking in
it could be
slush.
like there. I'm thinking it could be like there.
That's a good point, actually. I was thinking about it more this side.
First of all, I think if people are older and they have problems with their legs and their knees, how would that toilet function work? Because even if you're old, someone can put you on the toilet, or let's say you're sick or something like that, you can't move yourself around, someone can put you on the toilet. But how does that work with your legs? Someone will have to move your legs.
So I suppose you just bring the potty and you put it by the foot and you could call it a footy. and and everything just falls into the potty right there. You don't have to take the person off the wheelchair or off the bed. You just hang the foot off, do everything. You wipe the foot hole.
My turn. So, I think a big no is because of infection.
That's what
You're going to be wearing shoes. Shoes are going to get, really wet and soggy.
Gangrene.
And sometimes even, you might have leaks of urine into your shoes and leaks of poo into your shoes.
That sounds
And
like some people in the panty and the briefs right now.
No.
Yes,
That would be even worse. Even worse if it's in the shoe. So you could get infection. And what about accidents? What about, you fall, you trip, and all of a sudden...
No, that's if you have diarrhea.
Yeah, but if you trip, imagine you trip, you fall, and people are not seeing blood; they're just seeing poo and wee all over the place.
What if someone falls on the floor, but they're still pooing and accidentally put on the floor and they're like...
I suppose that... No, but that brings up a point, Jazz. That's a good point, because if you're not careful, then you could end up stepping in your poo by accident. So that's not good. But then I was thinking you could change the shape of the shoe. Like if you just wear shoes from the front part of your foot and just leave the other bit up.
So in some ways, it's actually, it makes it easier if someone is in bed and they can't move or they're ill. In this day and age, you can hook up a catheter to help them with their urinary function.
So
It'll
a
be
footiter?
Yeah, you can put in a footiter. It'll be easy, to do it. And if they're in bed and they can't move, but they're still aware they want to pee, all they have to do is just lift this one leg off the bed, do their business, clean it up, but apart from that, I can see no other advantages.
My last point would be that environmentally, we'll just go back to Victorian times. People be like, oh, just have a quick wee, quick poo. As I'm walking down the road, the whole place will stink.
In a chamber pot.
No, there's no chamber pot, Giselle. People don't go on a toilet. They're just in the bush, on the ground. People are like, is that dog poo? Is that human poo? We don't know. Yeah.
I don't think...
Environmentally...
I think if you stop into poo, then they should have some poo. They'll have some toilets, you find it and maybe...
It's called a changa pot.
No, we call it dirt hole. Yeah, but I asked God.
He said no.
Let me pray.
God said no.
Jesus, what did he say?
No.
Yes.
No, that's unacceptable.
He said it's unacceptable. You did a bad job.
Okay, let's hear Daddy then.
All right, mine is
Hold on, yes.
not very extravagant, but it's very practical.
Okay, let's see.
How many times have you heard somebody say, "Oh, I wish I had eyes at the back of my head," or "You need eyes at the back of your
That was
head"?
my other idea.
Why not have eyes at the back of your head?
That was
So
my idea.
you're walking in one direction, and you'll become aware. Maybe I should be looking all around me. And you just kind of part of your senses kind of just trigger. Eyes at the back of your head, and so your brain gets to process not just what you're looking at in front of you, but what you're looking at the back of you. I mean, obviously, the brain has to sort of have complex sort of doodahs, which will tell you that you're not confused, if you see what I mean. And that way, you can watch your children, you can walk safely in the back alley, and not be jumped easily. So eyes at the back of your head.
Let me talk to God.
Wait, before you talk to God, let us talk to him.
Yeah.
I had the idea as well, so great minds think alike. Having said that, I was thinking, where is this eye going to be? Because I could see hair growing all over your eyes.
Yes. But, you can... There are ways,
shave around the eyes.
There can be, there can be a little kind of flap, that kind of opens up.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, think about it.
Yeah.
Nah.
Can I talk to God now?
No, not yet. Hold on.
I would think, would your eyes be moving? If it's just here, then you can only see up to a certain point. There'll still be this blind spot.
Okay, what I should have said is that the eyes at the back of your head come out like little stalks, okay?
Oh, God.
I'm alive! They come out like little stalks.
I don't know that bit now.
Little stalks that kind of just pop out.
Great minds think alike to a point.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
No.
Let me finish. They pop out like snails' eyes.
Yes.
Snails' eyes. Snails' eyes kind of just do that. They kind of look
So
around.
antennas.
They're a bit like antennas, but more sophisticated. Because they've got retina and they've got light perception and, really accurate sort of perception. Yeah. Yeah.
So when you start to see certain things with your antenna, I could just say,
So
why are you walking behind me? What are you doing there? I could see you. And then they slice out. Why would they decide to chop out your...
No, it regrows. It regrows.
What?
It regrows. You cut it
I'm
and
gonna
just...
talk to God now.
By the morning, it's regrown.
done a bad job, Saji.
So how do you sleep on your eyes?
No, they kind of, in the middle of, at night, this is...
They go back in your
Did
head?
you hear what I said before? So, you look normal, but when you need it, then they come out.
Yes.
So when you don't need it, they just retract. They just become part of your body, and that's it.
But I know people who really jumpy. Their eyes always outside the back of the head.
Yeah. I mean, if you have to sleep with all four eyes open, that's what you have to do. You just have a way of sleeping, lying down on your side.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Shinova, did you have anything you wanted to...
Yeah, I just think people would become more paranoid.
Where would you want it with your hair?
It to grow out like a
It
stalk.
has to come out, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then like...
But how are you getting through that ticket?
I don't know.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
I could describe it on your neck. On your neck.
No, Jazil's is perfect, it would just be like...
So we need to plateau here to see eyes.
Yeah, I think some people would be like more paranoid because when you're in front of you think, oh, I think someone's talking about me, and you turn around and then they're not talking about you, like, I was just thinking about it. But if you can actually see that they're talking about you while you're looking forward, then you're...
And then people looking to see let's see if we can get her to put out her facts.
That would just cut down the rate of people talking about you behind your back. Right there. Because people will say, he's got eyes at the back of his eyes, so let's not talk
eyes
about
at the back of his eyes.
Oh, sorry. Eyes behind the back of his head. And let's not talk about him. So, the rate of people having conflict as a result of people talking behind other people's back, right down.
Okay, Delia. You're going to say something?
Yeah, I was going to say, so what? I think you should have eyes and ears, just in case people are talking about you, like whispering. I think you should have so you when the antennas are coming out, there's little ears
Yeah, but yours might end up being tiger ears.
It's panda ears.
Panda ears. Yeah.
And I don't really like these ideas.
So Jazeel, you really wanted to ask God, so go ahead.
I'm going to ask God too.
Okay, Giselle, what's God saying?
What the hell did you
I don't think they heard. Bum bum bum. Attention please, attention please. That will not be repeated. I repeat, that will not be repeated.
So he betrayed us. He betrayed us.
Yeah, I think God is saying
No.
But I think it has to be said that God said, "Let us make man in our own image."
And like
So, yes. So even though we have just fantasized about what could be added to the human body, we fully appreciate that God, in all His wisdom, made us the way that we are.
yes,
Yes.
to live the length of time without changing into animals, without having double heart, without having
pissing through our feet.
or pooping.
that.
Yeah.
And no eyes at the back of his foot.
Yes.
Yeah,
no eyes in the back
That
of
was
our head.
almost
About having one blood type.
Yeah.
Everyone have one
And
blood type.
yeah, he knows why people can't steal my blood.
Everyone can be different.
But what if we were mutants? You know?
That's another episode.
Superpowers.
Yep. And on that note,
Don't forget to like,
Subscribe.
subscribe.
Comment below.
Click the bell. Not personalized, not none, just all.
Yes. See you all next time, guys. Bye.
Bye. Avionas